You think you know soul? Bet you don't know these names. Here are the 15 R&B bands that slipped past the spotlight but owned the sound. They gave us heartbreak ballads, dance floor grooves, and chart-topping hits we still hum today. You probably know their songs, but not the stories. The Intruders. Philadelphia International Records owes much of its early success to the Intruders. Formed in the mid-60s, they were the first group to fully showcase Gamble and Huff's smooth Philly soul formula.
I'll always love my mama, she's my favorite girl.
Lush strings, tight grooves, and heartfelt vocals. Their biggest moment came in 1968 with Cowboys to Girls. A #1 R&B single that crossed over to pop radio. Yet despite pioneering a sound that would dominate the 70s, they never reached household name status. Overshadowed by later Philadelphia acts like the OJs and Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes. The Intruders remain one of soul's most influential but underrated cornerstones. LTD, Love, Togetherness, and Devotion. Formed in Greensboro, North Carolina in 1968, LTD began as a horn-driven funk and soul band before evolving into a smoother, ballad-oriented act. Their breakout came when vocalist Jeffrey Osborne stepped forward in the mid-70s, bringing unmatched power and emotion. The group's peak was 1976's Love Ballad, which climbed both the R&B and pop charts.
Lovers come and then lovers go.
Later hits like Back in Love Again kept them in rotation. Yet they never reached the same superstar tier as contemporaries like Earth, Wind and Fire. Changes in membership and management blurred their identity. But LTD's blend of funk grooves and tender ballads left a lasting legacy. The Five Stairsteps. Known as the first family of soul before the Jackson 5, the Five Stairsteps were a Chicago-based group formed by Clarence Burke Sr. and fronted by his children. Their signature came in 1970 with OOH Child.
Someday when the world is much brighter.
A heartfelt ballad that climbed the charts and became a timeless anthem of hope. Though they recorded several strong singles and even signed with Buddha Records, they never sustained the momentum of that one breakthrough. Lineup changes, management challenges, and fierce competition from Motown acts overshadowed them. Still, their harmonies and youthful energy left a major imprint on R&B, influencing family groups that followed. But while the Stairsteps gave us one of the most hopeful anthems of the 70s, the next group took soul in a grittier, funkier direction. Bloodstone. Hailing from Kansas City, Bloodstone blended street corner harmonies with funk grooves and rock influences, creating a sound that stood apart in the early 70s. Their defining moment came in 1973 with Natural High. A tender ballad that reached the top 10 on both pop and R&B charts. The group was versatile, shifting easily between heartfelt love songs and gritty funk tracks.
Never let you go.
But that versatility sometimes confused record labels unsure how to market them.
And as soon as I can, I'll break away and see.
While they never became household names, their mix of smooth vocals and adventurous instrumentation left them a favorite among collectors and connoisseurs of deep-cut soul. The Emotions. Formed in Chicago by the Hutchinson sisters, The Emotions began as a gospel group before moving into R&B and soul in the late 60s. Their early work with Stax Records produced hits like So I Can Love You, showcasing their powerful harmonies.
I just can't let you go.
But their biggest success came later, teaming with Maurice White of Earth, Wind and Fire. The result was Best of My Love in 1977. A Grammy-winning smash that blended disco rhythms with gospel-rooted vocals. Despite this peak, they were often overshadowed by the massive acts around them. Still, their uplifting energy and seamless harmonies made them a cornerstone of female soul groups. The Main Ingredient. This Harlem-based trio first gained attention in the late 60s, but it was with lead singer Cuba Gooding Sr. that The Main Ingredient truly hit their stride. Their biggest success came in 1972 with Everybody Plays the Fool.
Everybody plays a fool.
A soulful anthem of heartbreak that crossed over to pop audiences and became their signature song. The group balanced socially conscious tracks with tender ballads, but despite charting several more singles, they never sustained superstar status.
When you're gone, I just don't wanna be lonely. Falling in love.
Part of their under-recognition came from being caught between Motown's dominance
Sway, my girl, my girl, my girl.
and the rise of funk-driven bands. Still, their smooth delivery and timeless hit left a lasting mark. Coming up, from Harlem Heartbreak to Philly Falsettos, stay tuned for the group that turned ballads into pure theater. Nine, Blue Magic. Out of Philadelphia's golden era came Blue Magic, formed in 1972 and guided by producer Norman Harris. They quickly carved out a niche with lush ballads and falsetto-driven harmonies. Their defining moment arrived with Sideshow in 1974. A song that became a top 5 pop hit and remains a classic slow dance staple. Known for their theatrical stage presence and smooth delivery, the group embodied the sweet soul style that Philly became famous for. Yet despite early success, shifting musical trends and label struggles kept them from reaching the longevity of peers like the Stylistics. Still, Blue Magic's catalog remains a treasure for soul enthusiasts. 8. The Moments, later Ray Goodman and Brown. Emerging from New Jersey in the late 60s, The Moments became one of the smoothest soul trios of their era. Their breakthrough came with Love on a Two-Way Street in 1970. A heartbreaking ballad that reached #1 on the R&B charts and crossed into the pop top. They perfected the Quiet Storm style years before it had a name, with silky harmonies and romantic themes.
I wanna open up the
In 1979, after label disputes, they rebranded as Ray, Goodman, and Brown, scoring another hit with Special Lady. Despite memorable singles, they never gained the fame of Motown's big acts. But their influence on modern R&B is undeniable. Seven, the Manhattans. Formed in Jersey City in the early 60s, the Manhattans built their reputation with rich harmonies and heartfelt ballads. Their crowning achievement came in 1976 with Kiss and Say Goodbye.
Let's just kiss and say goodbye.
A song that topped both the pop and R&B charts and sold millions worldwide. The track's more spoken word intro and tender delivery made it a staple at weddings and slow dances. While they had other strong singles, such as There's No Me Without You, they never matched that same commercial peak.
There's no me without you. A shining star, don't you go away.
Overshadowed by bigger label acts and changing musical tastes, the Manhattans often slipped from mainstream memory. Though their timeless ballad remains unforgettable. Stay tuned. If the Manhattans gave us elegance, the next group brought the drama right to the stage. 6. The Dramatics. Detroit-born but signed to Stax Records in Memphis, the Dramatics brought theatrical flair to soul. Their first major hit, What You See Is What You Get, in 1971, introduced their powerful harmonies and dynamic stage presence.
What you see is what you get.
A year later, they scored again with In the Rain, which topped the R&B charts and crossed into pop success.
Once the rain starts falling on my bed.
Known for coordinated choreography and dramatic vocal arrangements, they embodied the polished showmanship of the era. Yet despite multiple charting singles, they were often overshadowed by Motown's powerhouse groups.
This way, my girl, my girl, my girl.
Internal lineup changes and label instability further limited their recognition, but their influence still echoes through 70s soul and beyond. Five, the Chi-Lites. From Chicago's vibrant soul scene came the Chi-Lites, led by Eugene Records' distinctive tenor voice. Their 1972 hit Oh Girl became a #1 pop and R&B single. Cementing their place in soul history. Earlier, Have You Seen Her captured heartbreak with cinematic storytelling and lush arrangements. Despite these successes, they often struggled to maintain visibility outside the Midwest, especially against Motown's national machine. Shifts in popular taste toward funk and disco also pushed them into the shadows by the late 70s. Still, their heartfelt lyrics and smooth harmonies made the Chi-Lites one of the most enduring and relatable soul groups of the era. Four, Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes. Hailing from Philadelphia, Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes became one of the defining groups of the early 70s soul movement. Fronted by the powerhouse voice of Teddy Pendergrass, they delivered timeless ballads and socially conscious anthems alike. Their signature song, If You Don't Know Me By Now, 1972, remains a cornerstone of soul music. Other hits like Wake Up Everybody carried messages of unity and change.
Wake makeup all the doctors make the old people wear.
Yet despite their influence, internal conflicts and constant lineup changes dimmed their long-term impact. Overshadowed by both Motown giants and newer disco trends. They are remembered today as one of soul's greatest yet underrated groups. Up next, after Philly's powerhouse ballads, we spin to the group that turned harmonies into pure joy at Atlantic Records. The Spinners. Originally a Motown act with modest success, the Spinners truly flourished after moving to Atlantic Records in the early 70s. Teaming with producer Tom Bell, they perfected the Philadelphia soul sound, smooth harmonies, elegant strings, and infectious rhythms. Their breakout hit, Could It Be I'm Falling in Love, 1972, became a crossover classic. Followed by I'll Be Around, and then came You, their only #1 pop single.
I'll be around.
Despite their string of chart toppers, the Spinners often received less attention than Motown's marquee groups.
Papa was a Rolling Stone.
Still, their polished, joyful sound made them a cornerstone of 70s R&B and ensured their music remains beloved decades later. 2. The Stylistics. Emerging from Philadelphia in the early 70s, the Stylistics became masters of lush romantic ballads. Fronted by Russell Tompkins Jr.'s soaring falsetto, they delivered a string of unforgettable hits produced by Tom Bell. Songs like Betcha by Golly, Wow, and You Are Everything defined the smooth Philly soul sound and crossed over to pop audiences worldwide. Their elegant arrangements and heartfelt lyrics made them favorites for both radio and slow dance playlists.
You make me feel brand new.
Yet despite chart dominance early in the decade, they never achieved the broad recognition of Motown's giants.
I'll be there with the love that's strong. I'll be your strength.
Still, their sophisticated sound continues to influence R&B and remains instantly recognizable to soul enthusiasts. 1. The Delfonics. The Delfonics helped shape the very foundation of Philadelphia soul. Led by William Hart's pure falsetto, the group delivered dreamy ballads with orchestral arrangements that defined late 60s and early 70s R&B. Their 1968 hit, La La Means I Love You, became a crossover smash. Later immortalized in films like Jackie Brown, other classics like Didn't I Blow Your Mind This Time earned them a Grammy and international acclaim. Yet, despite influencing countless acts, they never achieved the lasting household recognition of Motown stars. Their softer, more delicate style was often overshadowed by louder trends. But their influence on modern R&B remains undeniable. So, there you have it. 15 R&B and soul bands that slipped past the spotlight but left us with songs we'll never forget. From Philly falsettos to Chicago heartbreak ballads, these groups may not have become household names, but their music shaped the soundtrack of a generation. If you discovered a song you'd forgotten or a band you'd never heard of, hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into music history. And if you want to keep the groove going, check out our next video right here, because we are uncovering the 12 underrated R&B soul bands you forgot existed. Click the video and screen now and find out if you can name them all.